I mean, we're old enough to be your parents, okay? And we deserve respect because of the people we are. Somebody, anybody, come up in here and disrespect or even upset that lady right there, my wife, because this is her house. This is her safe place.
Okay, so yeah, Curtis laid down the law and made Laura aware of how things go in their house and how things aren't going to go. And this entire episode, well, actually, the last 4 episodes have just been the Laura victim saga, where she just refuses to acknowledge the fact that she was completely in the wrong. And look, and I've said this time and time again, go back to the episode House of Love. There are fans who are siding with Ella and the Paynes, and there are people who are surprisingly siding with Laura. But here's the thing, though. Laura is entitled to feel the way she feels, but you cannot, in good faith, go back to that episode and tell me Laura was not out of pocket for the way she came up in there and disrupted the peace. And Curtis said, he just said it exactly how it needed to be said by explaining what Laura's biggest mistake was. But in her mind, she's like, well, weren't y'all wrong for the way y'all treated me? And Ella straight up said, our reaction was a bit animated, but it was in a reaction to what you started. The fact that Laura just refuses to acknowledge I'm the one who got this ball rolling in the first place is what's making the communication impossible. She refuses to see reason. She wants respect. And at the same time, she's not recognizing the role she played in all of this. But yeah, Curtis just said, you know, like, this is a place of principles and love, and we're old enough to be your parents. And yeah, I know old people tend to feel like because we're a certain age, we are entitled to respect. And that's true on some levels, but you know, and this isn't to be a smart aleck or anything, but it takes respect to get respect. But in terms of this scenario, yes, it was Laura who came completely out of pocket and was disrespectful. She was. You could say how you feel about how, oh, well, the Paynes have never embraced her and whatnot. I feel like there's truth to that. And Ella pretty much confirms that by stating how she's been going out of her way to avoid Laura and doesn't like her and can't stand her. But in that one instance, she came in the house, she started going in on Miranda, and then that's what got the ball rolling where everybody tried to jump in. You cannot deny that. But Curtis is like, look, no, you're not going to come up in here and disrupt the peace. This is my wife's place of peace. This is my wife's house. So do we have an understanding? And Laura, low-key, you know, yes, I understand. I apologize for any disrespect and whatnot, but you can't ignore the fact that y'all were disrespectful. Like, I was taught that I deserve a level of respect too, and that's true. But let's not act like you weren't the one who got everything started. So this entire plot point is not going to go anywhere because she's just going to constantly ignore the role she played in this. But I got to give Curtis props where it's due, and that's the fact that he stood 10 toes deep, let Laura know what was what. But at the end of the day, she got up and left, and just nothing was accomplished at all. So with that being said, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, because you know stuff is real when Curtis Payne is all, you know, serious and no jokes. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.